What you see here is my 2025 Rebel 1100T DCT. I'm going to drop this today. Here's the reason why. In an effort to become a better rider, I like to go out and train. I like to train as much as I can, parking lot drills as such. And often I will push myself on my older bikes to the point that I drop them and may have caused some damage. On this bike, I really love this bike so much that I wanted to protect it as best I could. I ended up purchasing two sets of guards from a company called T-Rex. Engine guards on the front, Saddlebag Guards on the rear. You can see them right here and at the front. The engine guards at the front are large. Fairly excessively large, but that's okay. I'm looking for protection first and foremost. We're gonna drop this bike. We're gonna put the kickstand up. We're gonna drop on both sides. To the left towards the camera, to the right towards me. To the left towards the camera, I'm not anticipating much. There's no low-hanging fruit over there per se. I'm pretty sure the guards themselves are going to do their job. To the right, I'm a little more concerned. If you own a Rebel 1100 or watched enough videos to see pictures of these things or even see them in person, you know that they have a rather large muffler on it. It's 2-pipe stacked and it's wrapped. It's large enough to be a concern. I'm fairly certain I'm going to see some damage on the exhaust. I shouldn't see any damage on anything else. This is not going to be easy. I don't like doing this on my brand new bike. There is zero damage or dings on this thing. This thing is brand new. It might be a little dusty and dirty, but that's it. But it needs to be done. We need to know how well these engine guards actually protect this bike. We also are going to take a look once the bike is laying down on the engine guards, what's touching. We're going to leave the bike down. We're not going to immediately pick it up. We're going to take a look at what's touching. You also get a little clip of me picking up the bike. Nice thing about these bikes is they have a parking brake. I'm sure if you're using that sucker, it's going to really help when you're taking this bike. All right, here we go. Thank you for tuning in, and this is going to hurt. Left side drop. Oh shit. Here we go. Okay, it is on the ground. So let's take a look at what is touching. So if we take a look here, we can see the engine guard landed exactly where it's supposed to. It's right on that replaceable skid plate, which is great. Take a look down here, we can see that the foot peg is touching, but it uses a spring and it's sprung right where it should be. Nothing over here. And the big one, the saddlebags, they were protected. No touching there. We'll come around, look at the back, and it looks like no touching. Very, very close, and it might have actually touched whenever it rocked a little. Very, very close, but no touching here either. So that's it on the left hand. Oh boy. Right side drop. This is the one I'm not looking forward to the most. Give me some lights for this, people. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take a look at what's touching. Wheel is completely off the ground, but that front skid plate did its job. Looks like it's the same as last time. It does look like, however, that exhaust is touching the ground. So let's take a look. So this is good to know. Now, however, doing it on the carpet, I think I might have saved myself some trouble. Well, maybe. Yes, it's touching for sure here at this band. And the bag feels like it actually might be touching a little as well. You can see there that the exhaust is definitely touching. Not much, but it's enough. Well, you can see daylight underneath the bag. I think the bag's actually okay. Now that initial rocking, my guess is that it is going to make contact with that initial rocking. But there you go. All right, so that concludes the drop test of this 2025 Rebel 1100T DCT. My bike personally, by the way, my only one right now. What did we learn? Well, we learned a couple things. The exhaust will touch. Doesn't look like huge. There's no actual bashing damage on the exhaust. There would be scraping damage, though. I'm positive if this was to drop on actual concrete, especially asphalt. The bags, possibly. The bags, once it rests, are not touching. There's daylight there. However, you saw how I intentionally dropped it with a little bit of force. That way the bike rocked a bit. I think with that rocking, you would see some damage on the bags, mainly on the lower end, down towards the bottom of the main surface. They work. That's what's important. They protected the front, no damage to the tank, no damage to anything on the front whatsoever. Everything this far forward worked. Back here is just 3 spots to worry about. Exhaust, bottoms of the saddlebags, if it rocks. Well, that's it. Subscribe if you want to see more. This is my first YouTube video in a very, very long time. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a thing. If this video is well received, might very well be. Thanks.